Hello guys, how's it going? We are back in Chroma Endless again, and I've done a little bit of pre-work, just trying to get some things ready. We have quite a bit more plastic now. Is it still doing stuff? It is, but we are out of blazing blood there. So let's fill that back up. That should help there. I've really just been trying to work on a lot of the redstone ingots, so we're up to like 173 because I know that we're going to be needing a lot of blocks of it, so. That, and then I've worked on just getting more plastic because, again, I know that we're going to need a lot of it, so it's worthwhile to have a lot. We'll see. How's this doing? Probably need to up a couple of things, but could be worse. Do we get emerald chunks in here? We do indeed. What's the best way? So that gives us 2 and then a 25% chance for 2. Or you can pulverize it with 2 and a 25% chance for 2. So then yeah, it's just best to go ahead and crush it, because that'll move a lot faster than pulverizing all of it. We're gonna need a lot of emeralds for what I have planned. I've done a little bit of work. You can kind of see it on the map. I went through, I drained this and set it up in a tank and everything like that. What is this doing? This is acting really... Wait a minute. I had a compressor on the back of that. What? That's really weird. That's like really weird. We need some compressed iron, so I'll come over here and grab this. Just because we were on for a little bit, this has also racked up a little bit. Like, we're up to 57 compressed iron. I probably need to come back in through here and see just what we have in the way of the compressed iron. Because we have quite a bit of clogram. It's nickel. Is it already in here? No, it's there. Okay, so it's still pumping out some compressed iron, and then we have a lot of clogram dust. But at least we're working on it some. I wonder why that went so downhill. Oh, we're out of the air tubes is what we're out of. Okay. That's so weird. Because it's like it exploded, but I don't know why it would have exploded. Okay, we'll just... We'll set that there. I should probably just make a couple of these if I can. And let's stick some coal in there. Did I not just stick the hopper onto there? Okay. We'll try that. Can we get a valve? No, that's not what they're called. what's it called? One of these things. Safety tube module. Let's go ahead and make one of those. Let's make some levers. We'll just make a bunch of levers. And stick that on there, I guess, and that ensures that that won't get too high. Huh. That's just so... That's such a wild thing to happen. I have no clue what that was. But I guess that's at 83, and that's at 68, 82, and 0. Who knows? Honestly, who knows? I'll show you the little project that I really worked on, though. As soon as I stick this clogram in here like I was supposed to. Boop, boop, boop. So if we come over here, there's the hole. And basically what I did is I took one chunk, a big ol' 16 by 16, and then I dropped it down 40 blocks. And this is 10,000 blocks worth of space. And for some of you who know about Create, then you kind of know, you're probably going to understand what I'm going for here. Essentially, what happens is we have these, if you, what's the best way to say this? We have not quite a pump, we have a hose pulley, right? And so we would stick this down, and then you can hand crank it. Where's our hand crank at? Hello? I know that we had one. There's no way that that disappeared too, because I know that we had it. But apparently it's gone. It is a hand crank, right? Yeah. Okay, this is just weird. Everything's going missing. But essentially you just take this and you stick that on there. And then you can put this down. You can use it to both fill or drain. And then if you stick it all the way down at the bottom and the source is 10,000 blocks, you have an infinite supply. What's something that we're probably going to need an absolute ton of? Crude oil. So I've been working to get essentially a lot of oil. We're up to 172 buckets worth, which is nowhere near 10,000, but we can also produce crude oil. We want that one. Or no, we don't want uses, we want, how do you make it? And you can make the crude oil through the laser drill, which we aren't quite to yet, but we should be getting to fairly soon. Which again will take forever. The other thing is you can use Amazon tablets. Who would have thought that that would take so much pressure? So I would say that it definitely did explode. Okay. Well, I mean, that's good to know at least. But yeah, I was just trying to get through the crude oil so that way we would be able to have an infinite supply of it, because I'm assuming we're going to need quite a bit of plastic, and then there's, the diesel, kerosene, and gasoline as well, which we can use the diesel for power, I believe. So that would be very good, as well as the gasoline. Just kind of stuff that seems like a good idea. But we're here for the big bit. We need the centrifuge, so we're going to need tons of steel, tons of redstone blocks. We need 35, 39. So if we do a little bit of math, that's 13 rounds of these centrifuge casings. 13 times 4, it's going to be what, 40, 52? So we need 52 of each. These, we're nowhere near that on a lot of it. So we're going to need a lot more iron. Is it Control Shift? It is. Okay. It's still going through it. I hate the fact that this goes through so much blazing blood, but again, we have to do it. Maybe a good idea would be on the seared bricks, and then we could just like tower it up and make it huge and whatnot. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, but centrifuges. So we're gonna need wax machine blocks, which are the planks. We're just gonna look at the wax machine blocks. We have 3, and we're going to need a whole lot more. We need wax planks for that. Okay. Can we not use that? Can we instead use, like, fur? We can. Okay. That should not be all of our beeswax. We should have loads more. Like, another 8 stacks worth. Okay, so there's 1 stack. Is that all the fur that we have? No, we still have tons of fur. We'll go with 4 stacks. And then we'll go with... Well, we'll just go until those run out. Which, again, give us our 4 stacks worth. And then we need blocks of steel. How are we in the steel department? Not great. Steel dust, we have exactly 1 stack. How are we in the steel honeycomb department? Let's go ahead. Oh, but it's doing Terra Steel, and I really like Terra Steel. So we're gonna put steel there. I'm gonna put compressed steel there. And then that should go for a little bit. So it's a bit unfortunate. We're nowhere near the steel production that we need then. Got it. Because even this requires the 4 blocks of steel. Or is that compressed iron that it needed? Centrifuge casing, centrifuge controller. No, those are more blocks of steel. Holy cow. That's an insane amount of steel that we're gonna need. Do we have... I mean, I guess we can work on getting some coal chunks and going through those. Oh, we have lots of coal chunks. Let's just go ahead and we'll stick all of those in there. Stick this tank away. This is a fun little episode to be like, hey, look at what all we have left to do. How's this doing? Dang, we had a lot of Terra Steel built up. Okay, but then the coal chunks, we have quite a bit more. I should just control shift it. And then we need to start working, turning this into coal coke. We have 478 buckets of creosote, which is like absolutely insane. Other things that we can work on while that is going though, the other things that we do need to work on, because obviously I'm going to have to take some time off and do a bunch of steel production, we need to work on the assembly line. Which are going to be a lot of printed PCBs, a lot of plastic, essentially just a lot of fun stuff. So we can work on that a little bit. How is this doing in terms of plastic production? 3 more buckets worth is pretty good. Okay, plastic. We don't really need the extreme circuit boards right now. Okay, we need the assembly controller. Does that work to favorite? No. Okay. Let's just look at the pneumatic craft, and then they should all be here together, yeah. Okay. Good. So we're gonna need one of these. That took all of the PCBs. That took it all. Okay. We need to make some more of those. And that can give us some of these beautiful... No. Let's just... So we need 2... Where did this go? It's down here at the bottom. 2, 5, 8, 11, 14. So we need 14 of these in total. This gives us 4, so we're gonna need 7 of these things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we need reinforced stone then. That's not the right one. How's this doing? This needs more. We're gonna make some redstone. Okay, if we go to the redstone stuff now, how much do we have? 36. We are actually getting very close to our needed amount. Which is good. That's very good. Okay. What were we trying to do? We needed some stone. Does this little hopper thing still have stone in it? No, it does not. Okay, and then we need some compressed iron. We'll do 16 ingots worth. I think that's more than fair. And that should just automatically start. There we go. Okay. Okay, and then we also need more of the tubes. And those are going to be over here, assumedly there. We'll just make 32 of those to have them on hand. We should be good on these bricks now. Reinforced brick wall. Okay, and then using those, we need 2 more of the cannon barrels. And then the cannon barrels go together with more plastic and whatnot. We're out of plastic again. You can kind of see the dilemma of why this is such a struggle bus. So there's another 4. So we need 1 more set. That's pretty much where we are. We need 1 more set. That has 2 full empty PCBs, which is good. Is this that's still heating properly? Honestly, we can probably just break this and stick it, like, there when we need it. That should lower this pressure, but I don't think that'll change how quickly or slowly that goes. Should be fine, and that should increase that as well. Can we do that real quick? With how much pressure this uses, I highly doubt that we're gonna get too high up in pressure. But it should at least give us a decent bit extra. We might as well just go ahead and etch those. This should have large amounts of coal for us. Okay, and then we can ship all of that. Is it Control Shift? It is Control Shift. All of that goes in. Hoppers don't allow for molten redstone blocks. Of course not. So then we will do, nope, Control Shift, not Control Q. It's so hard to keep track sometimes. Honestly, it can be very difficult. Okay. We do need both of those PCBs, but again, we'll work on it when we get there. Our biggest waiting process is now plastic. Are there other ways to get said molten plastic? Yeah, we'll just favorite the ones that we need. Need that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. No, this is the only way. Or I guess we could take biodiesel with charcoal. Let's try that. What was it again? A liquid hopper. Okay, and then we're gonna need a thermo-pneumatic processing plant. This will double our output, which should be decent. Thermo-pneumatic processing plant. What are we missing? We're missing 2 tanks. Make that. Processing plant. And then for that, we're also going to need another vortex tube. Which we don't have enough compressed iron for. It just kind of goes around and around in circles, honestly. How are we doing with the compressed iron? We have 13 more. That's enough for what we need. Or do we have any in here? We'll go ahead and we'll put the clog room up front. Oh, we're not done with the terra steel yet. Got it. We're gonna want that there. Okay, well that's taking its sweet, sweet time. Okay, which one is diesel? Diesel is this one here. And then we're gonna need some of the tubes. Because our best bet is probably just going to be to drag that down. We need a vortex tube. Is it that way? No. It's one of those ones. And then if we just do... Oop. You know, this is something that I haven't tried. Okay, no, standing on this does not. Sometimes it can get a little funky and then it starts like burning you. Those are entertaining. I mean, not entertaining, but rough. How's this doing temperature-wise? How's that doing temperature-wise? It lost a lot of pressure. Is pressure going back up? It does not seem like it. Okay. Then can we take this and maybe go there with it? And will that help with pressure adjustments? Because now it's more in the middle of them. I sure hope it can. We don't have any charcoal. What's the best way to make charcoal? We can put wood in there to make charcoal. I was just hoping that there was a better way to do it, but it looks not. So let's look at what logs we are willing to sacrifice. Let's go ahead and let's get rid of some really weird witch hazel. And then we can, yeah, witch hazel's good. We'll start there. And then we'll just stick that in there and then we can come over and get it later. Is this holding temperature now? Is it 78 degrees? It's so weird to me that, like, this one does so good, it gets up to the 5 bars of pressure. This one, nah, it can't. It gets up to point, like, 5.2. Are we almost ready for the advanced air compressors? We need the advanced pressure tubes, which require compressed iron blocks. Okay, so not quite. But we should be getting there. What's the other one that we can do? Isn't there something else? Liquid compressor? Liquid compressor. Yeah, let's look this up. Generates compressed air using various fuels. To see every possible fuel, the available fuels tab. This generates compressed air using various liquid fuels. To see every possible fuel, open the available fuels tab. This is... Is it in this book then? Let's look at compressors, liquid compressor. Available fuels in the liquid compressor's GUI. So do we essentially just need to make one of these and then it'll tell us what it is? It's gonna need a small tank. Is that it? Hey, liquid compressor. Problems, pressure, available fuel. Holy, okay. LPG, gasoline is 1.5. Refined fuel, kerosene, biodiesel, diesel, biodiesel, bioethanol. But this gasoline does a 1.5, which this does indeed make gasoline. So which one is the gasoline? The gasoline is going to be this top one, because this is not getting hot enough. It just can't. Why does it have no oh, wait. Does this need pressure? Or does that just speed it? That probably just speeds it up. Okay, but then the third one is gasoline. So then if we do a liquid hopper, another tank, another hopper. Okay, let's grab out some of these machine blocks. Thinking one. That didn't go as I expected. We stick one there. Let me do. Why does that not want to place right? What if we do... Come on, place one there. We want the liquid like that. Okay, we're just gonna grab some dirt because I need more blocks. Nope, not like that. We want it to go. No, not like that. It would be great if we could just like accurately place this. What if we were to... What if we break that? Okay, and then now we can take it and we can put that back. That looked like it did some unfortunate things, possibly, but this should now be filling with pressure. Of course, it's the one way that we don't want that to go. We'll replace that hopper. Stick one there. Okay, and then we'll just hopper it from there. How badly is this going to kill us? We also need some of the lagging. We can't put that there. Because that needs to be insulated. Because if it doesn't have insulation, then all the heat runs out, and oh, hello. Let's not do that. Okay, that's fine on pressure. That has not enough temperature, which is kind of odd. Is that going up in temperature? I think that is going up in temperature. Okay, that is pressure at 1.02. This is like going up very quickly. The only thing left that we aren't using is the kerosene. Which, honestly, who even knows at this point? But I'm just worried more about that one getting it too high of a pressure. That one, it's never gonna hit it. What if we do one more safety thing? Just because it makes me really nervous. Where did I get all this iron? Oh yeah, we need to re-put this hopper back down again. How could I be so silly? We're gonna stick one there. No, not like that. We're gonna stick a thing there just because I don't trust this at all. Is this getting... Ooh. That's getting toasty. That's at 1.18 bars. 1.19, 18. Who even knows at this point? Honestly, who even knows? I don't think this has hit temperature yet. Not yet, no. Is it going up in temperature, though? It is. Okay. See, things are going. Things are moving. It's just a very interesting workaround to figure out exactly what needs to be done. Okay, let's bring this back over here. We're gonna... Right, because we should have lots of buckets worth of these logs. Lots of buckets of plastic should be coming. Which is honestly very, very needed. It's not quite cooking yet. It's not quite there. No, that's at 103 degrees Celsius. Do these need thermal lagging? Like that? Why is this not hitting temperature? No, we don't want the thermal lily, we want the thermal lagging. Like, if we do this to each of the sides, would that do better at whole? Oh, yes it does. Does that not use diesel? Oh, biodiesel is definitely not diesel. I mean, at least now we know that we need to cover this thing in thermal lagging. Can we use gasoline for anything? You better bet we can. Holy, that gives us LPG. What does LPG do? LPG can give us molten plastic. So we need to, like, essentially just take one of these and double it over. But then we wouldn't have the gasoline to run the thing. What about kerosene? Let's look at kerosene. That gives us gasoline. At 300 degrees temperature. That one I don't... Oh, that gives us a whole heck of a lot of energy. What does diesel do? We want diesel. It can give us lubricant, or it can give us kerosene at a very high temperature. What does lubricant do? Lubricant can be made into drill bits. And that is about it. So now if we stand on this, do we have bad things happen to us? No, surprisingly not. Interesting. This is at a very high temperature now. 500 some degrees. If we were to put more lagging on this, we can't do that. Does lagging increase that temperature output? Indeed it does. By quite a bit. I guess we probably don't have any diesel in there now as well. So ultimately none of that really worked. This should be done, yeah. So we'll just take the coal out of there for now. This has been such an enlightening time. And the fact that almost nothing has been done because what do you even do with that? I guess we're ready for more plastic. There's 3. That does give us a kerosene bucket. Oh, I guess we can just take a bucket from each of these. So we do. Oh, there's no way for us to get the buckets out of it. Okay. I'm not that worried about it, though. Can we put kerosene in there? No. That is like the worst looking fluid I think I've ever seen in my life. That's really bad. Okay, well, you know, at least we've made slight progress. Let's come check on our bees. We are up to 2 blocks of terrestrial, which is pretty good. We so desperately need this stuff. So desperately. Like, no matter what we do, there's not enough. There's not enough of what we need. We're up to 32 steel. Is there more steel in here? There is some. Not very much, though. Essentially, we're just at this point where there's only so much that can be done. And we're at a waiting game. So I just kind of get to wait here and hope and see that things will work out. And you guys get to go on about your day, because we're probably going to end it here because we are at time and not much more progress is going to be made. Unless I can, like, make some of these things with the bits that I've had so far. And here comes the lag. Does that need to be clear glass? No, it doesn't. There's no point in using fancier glass than we need to. What are these other two things? We're missing a printed circuit board. Oh yeah, because we used all of these. Of course. Yeah, so I'll end the episode here. I'll let you guys get on with your days. If you have any tips or tricks, let me know. That is very, very hot. Would it be better just to connect it to that and let that, like, have at it? We'll let that go for a little bit, and we'll see how that goes. If that can get high temperatures, it'd be really nice. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with that either. It's just kind of like barely stuck in there. It's whatever. Unless we're able to... No, we can't craft it out either. It's fine. But tips, tricks, make sure to leave them in the comments, and that will be helpful. Make sure to subscribe and like if you haven't already and you're enjoying. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.